3, 2, 1.
Hi guys! So today I'm going to be talking about what happened on The Bold and the Beautiful this previous week. Not gonna lie, I was kind of busy yesterday, so that's why I didn't upload. Anyways, on Monday, wrote a lot of stuff down. Elektra still wants Will to kick Dylan out. I'm still kind of against this, but you know, the more that I think about it, the more I do kind of see her side, but like, I don't know, this whole situation's kind of messy. Ivy asked what happened when she already knew. Like, basically, Elektra was crying. Even though she was spying on the whole conversation between her and Will, I had to pause the TV and, like, heavily breathe. Because, like, that just, I don't know why, but that just made me so mad. Her acting oblivious throughout the week is something that made me so mad. And Ivy keeps getting to Elektra. You can see Elektra starting to realize that, like, she was being a bit mean and unreasonable. But, like, Ivy keeps getting in her head saying that she was right. And that's why I think Ivy's such a negative influence. And then, ooh, it pains me to say when Brooke is right. But as wrong as she was about everything else she said to Katie, she was right about Katie not making the fashion house on her own because, yes, Bill did fund it. I mean, she's relying on Eric. I mean, she was relying on all these people, so she really didn't make it on her own. And I hate to agree with Brooke because I don't like Brooke at all. And I also have to say, I love how Eric wouldn't sit for Ridge. Like, he was like, no, I'm gonna stand when Ridge told him to sit down. Love it. Love Eric. And then Ivy steals the letter and Daphne sees. Ivy made me so mad this week. Like, she's actually my least favorite character on the show right now. Even worse than Ridge this week. Ridge is still the worst on the entire show. I actually made a whole video about that earlier. But Ivy, she's down there right now. She's probably number 2. Based on everything she's done in the show. Next Tuesday, Ridge said Bill is right about, like, how he treated Eric, and I have to say that shocked me to my core. Because Ridge hates Bill, so the fact that he agreed with him that he was wrong. Never thought I'd see the day where Ridge would do something like that. And then those girls were not settled with RJ. Like, they were about to go out, and then they're like, oh, I just thought maybe you should come with us, as if they didn't walk in the room to ask him. Oh my goodness, they're so desperate for RJ. Like, we keep seeing that. And honestly, I can't blame them, because after how he was this week, honestly, I would be too. Ivy put the, like, necklace where the letter was, because Will left it because it broke. I cannot believe she would do something like that. That caught me off guard, and I already know. She's just gonna keep getting more infuriating. I can't wait for Elektra and Will to find out what she did. Ridge is speaking for Eric, even though he said he wouldn't. He still ended up doing it by saying, oh, well, whatever this is, it's over. Like, he can't work at Logan anymore. Literally undoes all of, like, the great conversation. Undoes the conversation. I'm sorry, guys. I can't talk right now. That undoes the entire conversation that he had with all of them, that he was wrong and that he needs to stop speaking for Eric. And then Elektra sees the necklace and she was so upset. Ivy seeing her so upset and just letting it happen? What kind of person does that? I mean, to someone they care about too? Come on. And RJ, he's actually so sweet. I can't. I'm a huge RJ stan right now. Like, the only reason why he's agreeing with Ivy is because he doesn't know the full story. Like, at all. I can't blame him for that. And the way he is with Elektra, I'm sorry, that would so work on me. Like, I would be kissing him back too. Not while I had a boyfriend. Like, no. But to be fair, she did think they were broken up. But we'll get into that in a second. But seriously though, my goodness, I need someone like RJ. I really do. And then, Wednesday's episode, Will was kicking Dylan out. He was actually going to do what Elektra wanted. So if Ivy hadn't interfered, they would have been fine. I'm actually so mad about this. Everyone on the show made me so mad this week. And then when Elektra was talking to RJ, I just had to like put a quote here. I trust my Aunt Ivy. Elektra, you should not. That's not going to last very long. Just wait until you find out what she did. Bill wants to steal Eric's designs, and honestly, Eric made a commitment. Go for it. I want Katie's fashion line to succeed. So, by all means, do what you want. RJ kisses Elektra and Will sees. Oh my goodness. And Will was certainly devastated by that. To be fair, Elektra thought they were broken up. So, I don't really consider it cheating, and RJ was the one who kissed her, and she did say that it couldn't happen again. So I'm not mad at Elektra for that, and I'm not mad at RJ either, because he thought they were broken up, which they kind of seem to be now, and he likes her, and honestly, I like him a lot better than Will, even though I'm supposed to like Will better right now. I don't know, I do. He's like one of my new favorite characters. Honestly. This whole video's just been me simping over RJ Forrester. Next Thursday's episode, RJ convinces Elektra she did nothing wrong. Because, like, in his eyes, she didn't. Because he doesn't know the full story, and that's why I'm not mad at him. I'm mad at Ivy, because she does know the full story and is still being unreasonable. Well, she created her own version of the story, actually. RJ and Ivy's talk was so funny, because Ivy just kept pretending like she had no idea what he was describing about, like, the whole situation, and, like, she knew every little detail. Like, as mad as, like, she makes me when she does that, that actually made me laugh. And Daphne puts the pieces together. Daphne's my favorite character. She has been since she's been on the show. I live to see her on the screen. Next, Friday's episode. Again, Ivy was still talking to RJ, and she was like, I would never interfere in her relationship. Even though she's literally doing nothing but that. Like, she's living to interfere. And then Daphne confronts Ivy. Love it. Ivy blames Will for the Luna situation, which is insane. Will was taken advantage of. So the fact that Ivy blames him for that proves that, like, she's terrible. And Will and Elektra's phone call really made me mad because, like, they're not communicating properly. Like, just say what happened. Neither one knows what the other's talking about. It's a misunderstanding. Just a little more communication and everything would be figured out. Like, come on. Come on. And Will hanging out with Dylan. I'm not sure how I feel about that. That's not gonna help. Anyways, let's get into the weekly preview. Will and Dylan look like they kiss, and someone in the comments on TikTok earlier said that it could be a daydream, like it was for Taylor and Deacon. Like, that kiss way back before they actually kiss. And I'm hoping that's true. But I wonder who is gonna have that daydream. Is it Dylan, or maybe is it Will? Either way, I'm ready to see. And if it's a real kiss, I'm going to be very, very, very upset. And also not because I actually love their chemistry, but you know what? And I kind of want to see RJ and Elektra together now too, even though I hated it at first. You know what? Maybe this isn't such a bad thing, but I know they're going to put Will and Elektra back together. They're going to be like new Brooke and Ridge. So I just don't see it working out in Dylan or RJ's favor. And I don't want my man RJ hurt. I can't help it. Sheila visits Taylor again, and I think she's talking about some intimate situations between her and Deacon. Why would you go to someone and talk about that? I can't. But Deacon basically said that he could only think about Taylor, that's so crazy to me. So we're getting more deep lore. We're back to this. So obviously we're gonna see more of them. I need Daphne to tell someone, at least Carter. I need her to tell someone. Like, she knows it's not right. She's my favorite character. I really hope she doesn't fail me. Like, come on. We gotta do this. Anyways, that's all for today. Thank you for watching. Subscribe to my channel, like this video, turn on your notification bell, and I will see you later this week. Bye, guys.